A big welcome back to our Jane. Wakefield's given her back to us. Oh, what's been happening, Jane? Where you been?
Well, I've been on a tour. I'm on tour at the minute, so I've been on.
You've left us.
No, love, no. I've just been very, very busy all over the United Kingdom. I've been up to Scotland on tour with the show, and of course, I'm producing a massive show coming up at the London Palladium in May. So that's taking a lot of my time up. Oh God, I just went a bit funny then when I said that. But otherwise, I've been sorting a bit of my life out. You know, my boyfriend's left his band now, so we're, trying to get a life together. And that takes some doing.
Is he in now? Is he in situ?
Yeah, he's probably watching today, so I might have to keep it clean a bit more now. But no, I'm not going to, you know. But also, you know, I've been getting into technology a little bit more. I've got myself a phone, one of these new phones. So I've got a new phone number, I've got everything else.
What, the one that we've all got?
Yeah.
Have you?
I've got one of them now.
Have you worked it out?
No, I can't work it out.
It's so easy. It's the easiest phone in the world.
It's so not. Do you know, I had to ring customer services the other day and I said, I've had this phone for 3 days now and it's not working. Nobody's ringing me and I know there's people out there who want to talk to me. I was getting quite upset and she says, there's a little button. Has it got a little red dot on this button? I said, yes, it has. And she said, that's because you've got it on silent. It's going straight to answer. I'm not such a fool. So, Tracy, thank you very much at customer services. I know, I was.
You can't have been just doing all boring, everyday, organising things. If you had some fun,
She's had a birthday.
Yes, I've had a birthday. You know, I'm 32 now.
Well done.
Still?
Yeah. That's it. Yes, Ed now, because he's not driving all over the place and going out, he's partaking in a glass of wine with me at dinner now. Yeah, so
he's back on the sauce.
He's not sauce, he's off his head or anything, he's just having a nice glass of dinner. So
he hasn't drunk for years, has he?
No, and it's really quite nice that we can do
that. Oh, I see. Right.
She's turned into you.
I have given it all up, and I'm a really good girl, and you two are down the pub every
That's
night.
Right, that's right. Yeah, I've been going
out
to my local pub, Sunday lunch, it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed that time away, but I'm really pleased to be back. I've missed everyone, so I'm glad to be back.
Good to have you
back, Jane.
And good to see you turning into Carol McGiffin. Watch that one unfold. Now, Cheryl Cole has been one busy bee of late because she's been travelling all over the world. Now, she has been reported as saying, though, that she doesn't mind this at all because she hates being on her own. Cheryl says, I fear I'd go brain dead if I don't, so I just have to keep busy, even if it means that I have to talk to myself. Well, it doesn't look like Cheryl's all that good with silence, but what are we like when it comes to just being, saying nothing? Is silence golden?
Can't bear it.
It's a surprise.
Funny that, isn't it, a surprise? No, do you know what? When it's really completely silent at home, I get a bit down. It pulls me down, my mood. I like to have noise somewhere in the house. I have all the tellies on in all the different rooms. I know, it's terrible. Or music.
You know what? You're gonna ruin the planet doing that.
Oh, shit.
Single-handedly, that's it. You're gonna finish off
the toilet is ruining the planet.
Yeah.
But no, I need it. It comforts me. I think noise comforts me, and even like noise in bed as well. I don't mean that.
Zoe.
What I meant was when I go to bed, I can't sleep in silence, so I put the TV on for sleep mode, you know, and you put it on timed, so I go to sleep with noise as well.
That's weird.
It's not.
Are you insecure?
No, I don't like silence. I like to talk, I like conversation, I like noise.
I find that a bit weird, actually. I think I think too much noise is weird, but also I think too much silence is also weird.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't have noise all the time. When I'm working, I can't have any noise, any distractions, anything at all, even if it's a noise that's miles away that I can just hear like a little tap dripping. I can hear it, and I don't like it. But I think having too much silence is a sign of getting old. I think, because my mum, honestly, any kind of music or telly, it'd always be like, turn that blooming noise off. Yeah. And that reminds me all the time that if I sit there and I think, oh, isn't it lovely and quiet? I'm like, quick, where's the stereo? Put something on, put some music on. And now I do put music on all the time. If I'm not having to read something or write something, then I do, but otherwise...
Does it not distract you? Do you get distracted if there's noise?
Well, I don't mind if I'm not working. If I'm working, I can't have it on, but otherwise, I don't just leave the telly on. What's the point of that?
Exactly.
What's the point of leaving background noisy?
But that's for watching. You put a radio on or put some music on or something like that.
I can't get reception where I live.
What, for a CD?
For the radio. No, I could do CD.
You work in music, that's a dreadful excuse. Although I think you might benefit from it. I tell you, there's a lot to be said in just learning to like your own company as well, just having a bit of downtime with yourself.
I don't like being on my own. I said I don't like being on my own in silence.
But you're not on your own because you're just surrounded by constant chatter.
I love silence. I absolutely adore it. I think it's because, you know, our life is so busy. There's so much traffic around. Everything is noise, 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 noise. Especially when you've got children, it's noise constantly. I actually crave silence sometimes, and now that I live on my own a little bit more than I used to do, I love to just switch everything off and read a book. It's just beautiful.
It does depend on how much noise you're subjected to all the time, doesn't it? If you're subjected to a load of noise because you've got kids, then silence would be great. And, you know, when I go home, I don't want to talk to myself. You know, I talk for a living, basically, and I don't want to go home. I get sick of the sound of my own voice. Don't say anything.
You know what, I'm with you, Jane. I love... You know, Darren's a bit like you, Zoe. He has to have the TV on to go to sleep because he's got tinnitus. He gets up in the mornings, you know, the news goes on straight away, and if it's not that, I've got Fireman Sam.
Has he got that?
Yeah, so he has to have in the constant ringing. So, you know... Yeah, too many years stood next to loudspeakers. So when he's away at the moment, I get up, nothing goes on. Just silence. Silence is golden, it's wonderful, because then you can just... I don't know, I think you think more when your atmosphere isn't clouded.
Also, hearing the birds, now it's spring as well.
I love me mad.
Do you know what?
I was in the country last weekend at Mark's mum and dad's house, and I'm telling you, what a racket! They wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like, shut up!
I've got one that lives in my chimney. Lives in my chimney. There's chimneys in every room and fireplaces in every room. And, every morning, I can't bear birds. Hate them. Hate them.
Maybe try a bit of meditation, though, ladies, so you could zone all of that out. Have you ever tried that? I've always been drawn to the idea of it, but I know I'd be rubbish at being that quiet for that long.
Oh, it's lovely, especially, you know, if you've got time to just take about 20 minutes of time, your time, me time, and just go and sit in a bath and just relax. And I think every woman and man deserves that
That's
time.
not meditation, though, is it? Because meditation is clearing your head of all thought.
Well, what are you thinking about when you lay in the bath?
Well, no, you're still thinking about... You're still thinking about something, though, aren't you?
Well, I don't know. What are you thinking
about? No, meditation is a process. It's a skill. Have
you done it?
No way. I can't empty my head. There's too much stuff in there.
I lay in the bath. I know it is relaxed. I know what she's saying. I lay in the bath when Jake's not with me and I've got the house to myself. I'll go and have a bath, cup of tea on the side, then I'll phone my friend.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
You've got that meditation down pat, so well done.
I have, darling. Yeah.